Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to jump into my game. I have some news for you guys. All right. Welcome if this is your first time here. Welcome back if you are returning. I appreciate you. All right, so we're going to jump in here, and let me tell you, today I have something I'm excited to test. As you can tell from the title on today's stream, have we been doing resort room assignments wrong? Guys, have we been doing it wrong all along? Okay, so we are going to take our well-deserved 10,000 meows over to the resort today and double check that what I have just learned is true or false. Okay, look at my Zoes, y'all. They look so hungry all of a sudden. So I don't know why the husband lost weight. Maybe it was the treadmill. I don't know. My main Zoe, I ended up having her use some meow points and lose her baby fat. So I didn't know she would get this hungry looking, but here we are. But yes, my Zoes have a new baby girl, but that's not what you are here for. We're going to show off the house when I get back. We are here to find out if it is true that we have been apparently booking these rooms and not booking them properly. So what I'm hearing from a lot of different YouTubers, what I'm witnessing from a lot of different YouTubers and from my own game, okay, is that you go over to the resort, you book a room, and then your housemates, okay, whether they're roommates, whether they're blood relatives, your household cannot enter your room. Okay, they're being locked out, which is crazy, right? You paid all that money to go over here and book this vacation. Love the music. Love the music. But you paid all this money to come over here and enjoy this vacation together, only to find out that your loved ones are locked out of your room. So what we're going to do is see if we've been doing this wrong, because someone came and commented on a comment that I made and said, gave me a tip on what to do. So let's see if I can get my couple over here. I don't know if I'm doing this properly. I probably should have done it differently, but this is how I'm going to do it. Okay. So let's see, once my guy arrives, and then I invite his wife over here as well. Y'all, I'm going to fast forward this because it's not going to go fast enough for me. So he should show up over here at some point, right? Quickly moving. Oh, good Lord. Tell me this man is not trying to swim here. Is he swimming? Well, he made it, so I really thought he was just going to take the boat, but you know, there's always, they do what they do. All right, well, he made it here. Now I'm scared to bring his wife over here. The way he just swam over here, she'd probably drown. Let me have him relax for a minute. Here, sir, sit and relax. Good Lord, I thought the man would have taken a boat. All right, well, while he's relaxing, let me have Mama get over here in a more intelligent way of traveling, shall we? So I think if you just click here, use public transport, which I thought, you know, the husband would have been smart enough to do, but, you know, some of us got it and some of us don't. We'll take public transport, okay? All right, and then I'll go to him and tell him to meet her here. Okay, so he'll call his wife over. And okay, I forgot you got to be standing up. Y'all, there's so many things to learn. Get up, sir. Get up. Get up, sir. So once your Zoe is in standing position, yes, I know none of these rules are known. If you don't play the game, I don't know how they expect you to know these things. But once your Zoe is in standing position, you can then summon anyone that you know to your exact location. So she should be here momentarily, since I know she's already on this side of the island. Where's she at? Where's she at? Usually you can see. Okay, so she's 57, 48. Okay, she's on her way. She'll be here momentarily. Okay, there she is. Okay, so this is how you can get your Zoe over here quickly. All right. So now that I have my Zoes together, I'm going to have him go ahead and register a room. So you come right in here to the beautiful resorts, and there is a kiosk at the front desk. And once you are close enough to it, you can access the activity. That's how a lot of things work in this game, is you need to be... Oh, that music was a little dreary for a second. Once you are close enough to objects, you can then have the functionalities work. So what we're going to do is, there are 3 types of rooms you can book, all of different prices. Some of them very expensive, actually all of them, but the cheapest one is this 1800, which we've done before. We're going to do it now. All right, so he's going to pay the money. He's paid the money, okay? And as you can see here, it says that you now have room 403, private water villa for 1 night. Checkout is at 11 o'clock. And don't worry, guys, they will kick your behind out when it's time to go. So you can return to your room at any time by clicking on your Zoe self, okay, and selecting go to room, which actually is go to accommodations. I don't know why they put go to room, but then they use the terminology accommodations, but it's the same thing, guys. You can say go to room. You will be automatically transported to your assigned room. We hope you have a relaxing and joyful stay at the resort, blah, 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 okay? As you can see right above it, it talks about checkout. You've been automatically checked out through our express checkout service. If you remain in your room beyond this time, you will soon be automatically transferred to the lobby, which is where he's standing right now, is the lobby. Okay? So don't worry about checking out. You don't have to. They kick you out immediately. Now, let's get his wife over here. Now, what we all, not all of us, but a lot of us have been doing is, once we realize that the wife no longer... Hold on. Where is he trying to go? Get back over here. Once we realize that the wife can't access the room, we are then forced to... He's trying to go to work. I need him to stay here. Once we realize that the other household member doesn't have access to the room, you have 2 choices. You can either sleep outside, right? Or you can go and book a separate room. But someone has told me there is another way to get your household members into your room. And so let's try it and see how this works. Let me turn off all of this autonomy because they want to go socialize. Zoes are very sociable now, okay? All right, so we're going to go over here and have him chat with his wife. And from what I've been told is you have to go under conflict. Y'all, I can't make this up. Supposedly, if you go under conflict, you will have the option to give your housemate a key. Oh my gosh. It's right here. Share accommodation password. Why, Enzoy? Please explain why you would put share accommodations under conflict. If I got a conflict for you, the last thing I want to do is share my password with you. But apparently, this is how you can share the room. So let's see the animation on sharing your password with your housemate.
Sentron Reni Bromas.
Ellen
Solitino
Kula.
Avrili.
Capridu. Renivio. Cosa.
Okay. So I don't know if he suddenly looks disgruntled because he shared the password, or if it's because my Zoe was already displeased when he got here, because dude is a little hungry. So but he has just done the action under conflicts to share the password, and now it's not here anymore. So I assume it's because she has the password to get into the room. So let's go ahead and test that. I'm going to click on the Zoe that does have the accommodations and say go to the accommodations. I am then going to click on her and see if she too can go to accommodations. Oh my gosh. Y'all, we've been doing this wrong. We've been doing this wrong. So now both of them can go to the accommodations, the shared accommodations. Okay. I'm going to make them walk a little faster. Oh, she started running anyway. Good. Okay. So here we are. Let's see if they can both access the room. Here we go. Let's see. Let me have him go in here and sit down. Well, that's her. And if y'all, there you go. You can share the room with your housemates if you go under conflicts and give the password to each household member. You now have access to the shared accommodations. Is that crazy or what? Y'all let me know. So let me get my guy some food because he is extremely hungry. Let me have him get something to eat. And now they both have access to this beautiful shared accommodations. And you don't have to spend twice the amount of money or leave your loved ones outside in the rain any longer. Why was it under conflicts? I will never understand. Hopefully EA will change that. Not EA, I'm sorry. Hopefully Enzoy will change that. But that is how, guys, that is how you share accommodations with your household members. I don't know if you can share that password with just anyone, but you can share it with your household members. We have just tested it, and it is actually true. Let me get my girl something to eat as well. She's not that hungry, but girl, you got access to this refrigerator. Definitely get yourself something to eat. I also want to see if they can share the bed. I don't see why not at this point. Looks like she wants to eat outside. Now that she knows she won't get locked out. Okay, so I'm going to have him. He's still trying to go to work, but he'll be fine. We're going to have him have a good night's sleep, and then we'll see if she too can get in this bed. So it looks like you can even assign the bed, even though this is just a temporary stay. But let's have her just get in the bed, just to double check that she has access.
Oh, kids.
Okay, she's going to change her clothes to pajamas.
Yesy.
Soup.
So tur.
And it looks
So
like, yes, you have full access to everything.
Oh, Brienne.
You both have accommodations to this room. There you go. There you go. So all this time, you guys, we could have shared rooms. Again, just for all of you out there who are suffering just like I was. And thank you to the person who commented to me that all you have to do is go into the person who booked the room, click on the Zoe in your household that you want to share the accommodations with, and click conflicts, okay? Let me get my people up so I can try and see if you can remove the password from someone. I don't know where you would find that. Maybe conflicts. All right, so he booked the room. So if we go over to her and we go under conflicts. Okay, so there's nothing here about the room. You can complain about the spa pass price, which, hello, it is a little steep, but it is a spa, so. So I wonder if she can give the key back. I don't think so.
Oh,
Ask them to leave the room. You can do that. Conflicts. Okay, no. So there you have it, guys. That is how you can share your room. All you have to do is click conflicts and then share your accommodation password with your family member or your household member, and voila, you can then share your hotel room. No additional expenses having to be paid. You can share the bed. You can go on honeymoons now properly, and there you go. So I am going to end this here just so I can upload this information for everyone else. That's a good thumbnail right there. That's a good thumbnail. Let me see if I can save that, because I'm sure everyone is probably wondering, how does she get two people in the same room? So yeah, I don't know how to print my screen, but yeah, guys, I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I am going to be back and I'll stream some more. Yeah, I don't know how to do this. Okay, I got it.